Can I do an impression?
Yeah, sure, that might cheer me up.
Okay, I'm gonna be the Leafs offense from last night.
Boom! You ready? Big news. What? Whoosh. Seriously?
No pigs yet.
What? What was he doing? Wow. Bring him on. Beautiful.
That was pretty good. It was almost like being at the game. Leafs lose 4-0 to the Florida Panthers. And rather than break the game down bit by bit, let's just talk about the big stories. And let's just have a discussion because I was reading a lot of things on Twitter, Facebook, and whatever, and I just want to talk about it. For example, should Jaguar have had a better game? Yeah. Should he have had at least one or two of them? Yeah. Was that loss entirely his fault? No. As you know, Ron Wilson made the decision to not even dress Reimer. Jonas Gustafsson was backing up J.S. Jaguar. Remember him? And I saw some people screaming that, oh, well, James Reimer should have been backing up so they could throw him into the game. And do what exactly? Wait for the final 5 minutes and score a hat trick? What's hilarious is that after that empty net goal, even if Reimer had miraculously scored a hat trick, they would have lost the game in regulation anyway. Now, a lot of you are screaming at the screen right now. It's okay. I know what you're thinking, so let me just say it. The team plays different in front of Jaguar. I agree. Teams tend to play better in goaltenders that are doing very well. But they looked really tired, and yeah, they did have a game the night before, but come on. And if we're going to use that logic, then think about this. The Leafs were shut out for the 11th time this season. They didn't do that badly in front of Toskala. Enjoy Lars Eller, Montreal. But Steve, the Leafs never traded Lars Eller to Montreal. Google it. All I want to say is Jaguar didn't have a horrible power play. Jaguar didn't struggle to score. Jaguar didn't go 18 and 25 in the faceoff circle. It's not all his fault. And the Wilson hating was just awesome. Because if he plays Jaguar, he's an idiot. And if he plays Reimer into the ground, he's an idiot. If the Leafs made it to the finals and won the cup in 5 games, people would complain that he didn't do it in 4. Ron Wilson should have benched this guy. Ron Wilson should have benched that guy. Ron Wilson ate my homework. Ron Wilson is the reason gas prices are so high. Ron Wilson put on a Zdeno Chara suit and nailed Max Pacioretty into the stanchion. All I know is before last night, when the playoff push was very much alive, didn't hear a whole lot about Wilson. Because no matter what happens, what anyone says, what anyone does, there is only one solution to the problem in Toronto. Ask Charlie Sheen. Winning. Now, I don't want you to think this is a video where I'm like, yeah, I know the Leafs stink, but they're awesome. Listen, I'm not going to put lipstick on a pig, and that game was one ugly pig. For example, Matt Lashoff played 18 minutes against the Panthers. Now, I'm not about to dump on Matt Lashoff. Ended the game with a -1, but you know what? Most of the team did. And I looked down the list at a guy like Brett Lebda, who, you know what? Even on a team that was mostly minus. But Lebda played 12:39. Now, you can talk about, oh yeah, but Lebda's more suitable for this, and Lashoff's more suitable for that, so that's why they did the minute. Listen. Caberlet is gone. Boschman is gone. Komisarek is injured. Ollie is up from the Marlies. Lashoff is up from the Marlies. This guy has a cup ring. Now, I'm not about to turn on what I said. I still think people are really unfair to Lebda. And Lebda's not the one who gives himself minutes. It's Ron Wilson. But you have to give him a reason to play you. Now, let's look at the forwards. Tim Brent, the only forward with a positive faceoff percentage in this game. Can't score if you don't have the puck. Leafs were only able to muster 24 shots in this game, getting outshot 26-24. And during a 6-on-4, they didn't get a single shot. I mean, the highlight of the game for me came from a lowlight. Mikhail Grabovski getting destroyed by Ryan Carter. And Keith, Ollie smash! And while that's beautiful, while I loved Ollie sticking up for a teammate, and I think he definitely won the fight, you take one of your better defensemen off for 5 minutes. Same reason I don't like Shen fighting or Phaneuf fighting or, you know what, any defenseman fighting. Now, I've been thinking of ways to make this video funny, and it's just clearly not happening. It was an awful game, so let's regroup for the next one. Leafs playoff hopes are dwindling, but they're still alive, and they have a chance to get a key 2 points against the Boston Bruins and, Thomas Caberlet. Doesn't that feel gross to say? It's just, And I'll ask it this time because apparently when I don't ask it, the team loses 4-0. Can they?